Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And, yeah, that's a quick glance of where I'm at on the map. And I found another... Well, you're new. Okay, well, we'll start off with a new enemy, and then we'll go get our ride armor. We have a group of enemies. So that enemy on the right is a golem. Well, in this case, a stone golem. And golems are another one of the monster types in the Dragon Quest series that has carried over, been carrying over for forever. In fact, golems even appeared in the first Dragon Quest game. There was a couple different ones. There was golems and there was gold golems. Gold golems were really good at giving out, well, obviously tons of gold, not a lot of experience. They tend to have, be somewhat defensive. Or you can prove me wrong. Somewhat defensive. And have somewhat high HP. This golem does not have somewhat high HP. He's going to be put to sleep. And I'm expecting him to be a much bigger hassle than what he actually is. And he's already dead. He just fell to pieces. But okay, that's a new enemy. He was guarding this. Oh, the Mellow Vera. And that sound effect means, you know, it's something somewhat important. And that's the item we needed. Yeah, you can see we're by the waterfall there. The item we needed for that quest in Octagonia. So we'll go back and do that at some point. When it becomes convenient for us. Now we have these Horde Knights here. We gotta kill that one quickly. So we'll go ahead and attack that one with Jace. And you know what? Let's just make short work of this whole group. Nice. And you're dead.
Who else wants some?
Oh, 2 treasures. We got 2 yellow eyes. Okay, now we can ride this around. Like I said last time, I'm going to grab this ride armor. We're going to take it down to the water. And there's another... Yeah, there's another bird thing up there. We'll fight that later. Because I have a feeling that there's something over here to acquire. There could be a target that I'm missing, because the markers for the targets won't show up while you're on the ride armor. So I'd have to actually see the target this time, instead of just stumble upon its vicinity and get the marker to show up on the screen. Ooh. That could be sold for, well, I still don't know how much those coins sell for. I haven't really needed the money. No, there's nothing in the waterfall. Except we get a free shower. Those are always nice. Alright, let's just see what all we can do on the water. Just keep traveling here. Haha, there's more spaces to the right. Well, not really, but I guess there's nothing on that much. There is up here, though. Yeah, there's the sparkle spot. A silk blossom. Okay. I wonder if there's something else out here. Here's this little ledge here. It doesn't do anything else. And we can come over here, and I don't want to go down that waterfall yet. Although I'm going to try it in a moment. Yeah, you can. I saw the sparkle spot up here. Glass frit. Okay, there's a cottage down there. It looks like there's a save point down there as well. And I doubt this is going to work, but let's try and fly over the... Yeah, they're not going to let us do that. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go back to our campsite, just so I can do things systematically and I'm not like exploring somewhere in the middle and then trying to backtrack and find all the spots that I explored and which ones I did or didn't. I like to go back to the campsite and explore from that vicinity. But I found a treasure. A Rod of Rapidity. That's the rod that I refused to buy because it was only like 1 point of magical might better than what we currently have. Yeah, see? But now that we have it, we may as well equip it. I mean, it is technically better. There's another golem there laying around. Those things are fairly neatly hidden. I like that. Because unless you really know that it's an enemy, it really doesn't look like an enemy. It looks like a pile of rubble. But then you get close enough and then it wakes up. And up there is the ruins of Dundrasil. We're not ready for that yet. I want to finish exploring. We have a new enemy over here. Mushroom mages. I didn't like the mushrooms before, and now they're mages. So we gotta fix that. And what I'm trying to do is set up Veronica here to be able to wipe out all 3 of these, hopefully with... what do I use? Ouch. I think I just used the... yeah, I just used the basic scissors. Because a couple of them look close. Yeah. Well, we got a couple of them with that. And that's the mushroom mages. Yes, they're wonderful.
Goody.
Another level up. Let's check our skill points real quick here. I think Sylvando has enough where we can get him that that happy dance, and for Serena we can start going up here after these other hymns and these other passive boosts. So that's what we'll focus on getting next. Heal up after battle because that crackle, it did way more damage than I would have preferred. And we're just going to explore around, make sure we got everything, like this. A butterfly wing. Didn't I say I was going to not explore like this and just go back to the campsite and explore from there? Well, clearly that didn't happen because I saw the fancy house, broken down house, and I'm like, oh, I want to explore the houses. Don't worry, we'll still find... well, I don't know if we find everything. We find everything that I find. So if I miss something, I'm sure you'll let me know in the comment section. That's what it's for, right? Correct all the YouTube Let's Players of all their faults because they're not playing a perfect game. That's kind of the fun thing about a Let's Play instead of just a, you know, here's how I can play the game better than anyone else sort of thing. It's just a Let's Play, it's a casual. We're sitting down, we're having a good time, we're frolicking through the grass. It's raining, so we're getting another free shower. And, you know, sometimes dumb things happen and we don't have the picture-perfect game. That's some of the enjoyment of Let's Plays, is when stupid things happen, either by the Let's Player's fault or by the game just doing something random or having, like, random glitches and whatnot. And, yeah, it's entertaining. At least I find it entertaining. I hope you find it entertaining. If you don't find it entertaining, I have to wonder why you're still here, but, I don't know, something brought you here. Or maybe you're being, like, chained up against your will, being forced to watch Late Night Mega's videos on YouTube. It's probably not the worst form of torture out there. Alright, and there's the Raven Lunatics. And there's Jace getting a level up. Hey, he learned Sizzle. Well, Veronica can do that too, but Veronica can do that better because she has much more magical might. I'm more interested in the physical line of things here. What do I want to get him here? I think I just... Yeah, I don't even know if I've used his other skill point. I don't know what we're going for next. Probably that Falcon Slash. Yeah, while we're here, we'll just warp back to Octonia. I got a little bit confused there for a minute because I was wondering where some of my things... I didn't realize right away we had a page 2 already on Zoom locations, but we do. And during this loading screen, I just have to... You know, the loading screens, I don't know what it is. Like, I can be mid-thought on something, and then a loading screen pops up, and it's like my brain shuts down, and then I'm just like, oh, what should I even talk about on the loading screen? We'll just sit here and watch it load. And then as soon as it comes up, I start talking. I don't know if you guys noticed that I seem to do that quite a bit. I'm trying not to. But I just find it odd that I have to make a conscious effort for that most of the time. Anyways, we get the Dapper Chap, which is, well, it's a book and we learn to make Dapper doublets and whatever else that is. Yeah, I figured it was a recipe book, so... Yeah, and now we'll just zoom right back to the campsite where we were at. Eventually we might get to the ruins of Dundrasil. I mean, I don't think there's much else to do other than go to the ruins at the... Well, plot-wise there isn't. But I mean exploration-wise. Oh, we can level up our forge. +7 maximum focus, and we learned Sizzly Puff. Okay, so it's useful for items that require a lot of work. Gives you 300 more temperatures to deal with. That is totally not the right phrasing of that. Let's see what we can make or reforge. I don't even remember what I do in this forgery session. I don't need to make that knife. Yeah, I could probably be increasing my forgery level even more, which would probably be better to get focus and more of those flourish abilities. But I'm just increasingly not that interested or excited in the forgery. Especially, I mean, yeah, all those empty checkboxes there. It's probably driving someone with OCD crazy that I'm not, you know, doing all of those, but I'm just not, I'm not into that. I'm not... There are some things that I will be a completionist about and have to get 100% of everything in the game. But then there's like a certain level where if it's like I'm spending so much time doing things that are really amounting to nothing, like I don't need to forge all this equipment that I don't need to use. I just don't. Oh yeah, there's my double bash. Hooray. Well, that top one needs a... Okay, we got there. Oh, cool, that one's perfect. And we can... Why don't we double whammy this? Oh, cool, that's 2 perfect ones. Can I light bash this one? We have the focus. I don't know if that's better or not. But yeah, I get to some level where there's like, where the game is asking way too much time and commitment for either way too slow of progress or not much reward, or in this case, getting a bunch of items that we don't need and we'll never use because we've already outclassed them. So there's no need for me to do that, and I'm not going to. I'm just going to get stuff that we can use. Another good example of this would be like Final Fantasy X, the post-game of Final Fantasy X. It just has massive requirements. Basically going around and capturing, 9 of every monster in the game, and yeah, you'll get some items that you can use to get some better weapons, but the only reward for doing all of that is getting to fight all the super monsters in the arena. By super monsters, I mean, take the HP of the final boss of the game and triple it and give it to like a normal enemy and supercharge its stats, and that's what you get to fight a bunch of. And that idea just doesn't thrill me. It's just a bunch of grinding so you can fight monsters that have the same battle style of monsters that you previously, because it's really just a recoloring of said monster with really souped up stats and HP and whatnot. And it's just not worth it to me. So I did not do that as part of the post-game of Final Fantasy X. I don't think I did any post-game of Final Fantasy X. I did... There was some side questing stuff that we did before beating the game, but once we got to the credits, I think that was just it. Unless you want to count the other bonus movie, The Eternal Calm, that we watched. Now here's where I'm going to try out that flourishing, because I see how low that's going up, so... And that did help a little bit. Next power is doubled. Might as well use that on the right side. Okay, we got the one done. I'm just trying to like redo a spangled dress here. Ooh. Okay, we got the 2. I am insanely low on focus. We got 3, and that's all we're going to get. So I don't know if this is even going to give us a +1. It would be nice if it did. Nope, it didn't. Well, that's too bad. I just thought it was worth a try. Full plate armor. I don't think I care enough about that. I mean, if one point of defense ever becomes the difference between my character living a hit and not living a hit, just let me know in the comment section, and, I'll accept that I should have, forged for that 1 extra point of defense or whatever. Another thing I'm considering is... Oh, I broke the top. That's unfortunate. The top was just really fragile. Another thing I'm considering is just doing the forging off camera, because I think you guys get the gist of how this works and everything. Ooh, well, we got 2 of them up there. Can I... Oh, neat. Okay, so maybe this will still turn out okay. But I am realizing this is not the most exciting thing to watch, and I've spent about a third of the video doing this. Oh, we are doing a full plate armor, whatever. And now let's equip all that stuff. I gotta remember what all I forged and who all needs to equip what. Oh yeah, we also picked up that hat. I should give that to someone. Someone who needs agility. But there's his iron helmet and his full plate armor. And there's the butterfly mask. That's actually pretty decent. I don't think we have anything outside of the spangled dress, though. Oh yeah, I can give the Hermes hat to Serena, because I would like my healer to have some more agility. And she is kind of the slowest one in our party right now. And Sylvando can get the, whatever hand-me-downs we got. I mean, I would say, you know, leave a comment in the comment section if you want to see the forging of items. But, by the time you guys see this part, even in post-commentary, I still have not even uploaded the first episode of this game. And I feel like by the time I do, and by the time we even get to part 42, and you're seeing this video, I will have already played and recorded the rest of the game. And yeah, I mean, as it is, you're still several months out from seeing the first episode of this, because I have so much other stuff recorded already. And I like to do that just because the PS4 games require more recording time, since I have to do post-commentary. So I like to have a few other games already fully recorded before I do a lengthy PS4 game like this. A shorter PS4 game like Mega Man X7, it's not that big of a deal, but when I'm doing a really long RPG like this game, or Final Fantasy XII, or Final Fantasy X, yeah, I like to have a nice buffer there. Just so I can make sure that the daily uploads keep coming to you. Because I just don't want to get into a situation where I have uploaded everything and you're waiting on, you know, this specific video, and then I have to, you know, try and produce another one tomorrow. Because I can't always do that. I don't have the luxury of being able to record every day with the other activities and stuff that I want to do. And I see something over there, so it's a good excuse not to progress with the plot. I might as well explore these buildings. Why not? We'll just give up on trying to advance the plot at Dundrasil. Clearly, Rab can wait. What if we come up here? There should be something up here. There is. Yeah, that treasure in the window. Or what used to be the balcony window thingy. Yeah, so that's how you get that. Now down here there is absolutely nothing. Oh, there's another golem. I'm surprised it didn't wake up. I practically stepped on the thing. And a few more crafting items. And there's another... I gotta make a note of that. I think I did. Another red door. A part of me is really tempted to just look up when we're going to get the magic key. And part of me doesn't want to know and just wants it to be a surprise. I'm leaning more towards the latter, so I'll be surprised when I get it. Well, post-commentary me isn't going to be surprised by anything that happens, because I will have already have known that. But I want to keep past gameplay me surprised. Although, is it really past gameplay me, or is it future past gameplay me? Because I haven't played the part where we get the magic key yet, as of the recording of this post-commentary. So yeah, it's to preserve the past gameplay me of the future. If you guys can follow all that. Alright, I think I have stalled long enough, and I'm out of other things to explore, so all that is left is to go to the ruins of Dundrasil. Do not interrupt me, but we're going to do that next time. Yeah, see? That's where we're going to go.